Hello and welcome. This is Tommy Marcinek, and this is a tutorial on creating a single multi-channel track for easy drum editing. Here we have a project with 9 drum tracks: kick, snare, top, bottom, hi-hat, overhead, left, right, ride, a tom high and a tom low. We can edit these all at once by grouping them, and you can do it, but it's just harder, especially if you have even more tracks. You could risk mixing them up and just not doing a good job. So why don't we just create that multi-channel track easily by creating a new track, putting it up top, and we can name it whatever we want, multi-channel, whatever you want. Now, Reaper works in stereo pairs, and that's not a problem at all. It's actually a benefit I found. But let's take a look at what we need to do further at this point. Here's where we're going to send the receives. But if you notice, it's a 2-channel track. We have to make it a multi-channel. Again, Reaper only works in stereo pairs. So we have 9 tracks, but we're going to select 10, one more than the 9 that we have. And the last one will be simply discarded. Here are the receives. You can actually add these receives manually if you wanted to. But why bother when there's a simpler way? You just click View, and you want to go to Routing Matrix, and then simply click right here, hold down the mouse, and you're going to add the sends to track 1, which is the multi-channel, just by dragging it down. They're all now added instantly. It's just fantastic to do it this way. Don't be afraid of the routing matrix. Click out of it for a second. We'll go back to it because we're gonna see what we need to do next, which is to assign those individual tracks to the multi-channel. And it's really easy. Like, again, here's the stereo pairs. We're not dealing with stereo, so we're just going to assign them to the mono tracks. The kick will go to channel 1 on the multi-channel. Okay, it's track 2, but we're sending it to 1 of the multi-channel. Okay. Then we do the next one. Snare top, 2. Snare bottom, 3. 4. Overhead left, 5. Just keep going down. It's taking just a minute or two. I don't even have to fast forward it in this process because it's just so quick. Like, why bother video editing at this when it's just an extra couple seconds for you to watch? Okay, so now they're all done. It's all there. The multi-channel track has been created. We have to do just a few more things to get it going. We can see it's multi-channel by all the different little meters there, but I don't like the way that looks. So I have created in my themes a layout for this. This is not a tutorial on that. There are plenty on that. But this meter looks better. It's the way I like to look at it. So check out other videos on how to deal with the themes, and you'll be able to do this really easily. Now it's almost set. We just simply want to, one final thing is set the record output to multi-channel, which is now available because we made it a multi-channel. Now we're basically ready to go. You just arm the track, and then you go down and click record, and it is going to record and create the multi-channel track. Look, here it goes. And we'll be able to edit this all on the one track without risking moving anything around by using grouping and individual editing. It's just so easy this way. So let's just take a little bit of a closer look at what we just created. There's all the tracks. You can see them. The top one being the kick track and so forth. There's the 2 tom hits, and the last one, of course, will be blank. Now, they are in the original tracks. They're in the master parent send. We have to take them out of that. Otherwise, we're going to hear that along with what we just created. So you click View, Routing Matrix, and then click on this to remove the kick and the rest of the tracks, all of them from the master parent send. Just click, hold, and drag down, and they'll all be gone. See, they're all out of the master parent send. This way they're not playing along with what you just created because we're going to edit it now. And this is the fun part. In order to edit it, you need to first mute the original tracks because you don't want them going through at the same time as your brand new multi-channel, which you're going to now be able to edit. So let's create a simple edit here on the fly. We're not listening to it as we're doing it, so we have no idea what we're doing. Let's say I wanted to cut that out and just move that over. Cool. Let's hear what brilliant edit I just did on the fly. Yeah, see that? I want you to hear the difference. You did the edit. It's now fully done. So let's do it again. Listen to our wonderful, great edit. Now, if you're happy with it, just commit to it. If this is what you want, then you just right-click, glue the items, and now you're committed to that. Now, the next thing you need to do is you want to right-click on that select item processing, and then, this is the fun part, click Explode Multi-Channel, and voila, there we are. All our tracks are split out to us individually by Reaper. Those are the edited tracks. They're no longer the original tracks, obviously. We'll name them. So first one is kick. Second one, obviously, snare top. You can reference this from your notes, hopefully that you wrote on a piece of paper, or just reference them from the original tracks. Or you could even check out what you got from the receives that over here on the channel. So there's a million ways to make sure you're naming them right. Plus, you could just listen to them and name them. This is common sense. Reaper muted this. So when we click play, we're going to hear a mono version of our edited track. They're all mono because they've been centered. And it also created child tracks up to a parent track. Just click on that plus sign if you want to get rid of that and have them all individual tracks, which is what you really want anyway, as you'll see in a moment, because we want to hide the superfluous tracks that we don't need anymore. So through the magic of video editing, I named all those tracks, but let's insert a new track here on the original tracks to create a parent track or a parent folder. Let's call them original tracks. Then you want to take all the tracks, click, hold shift, and then drag them to the center portion to create the main folder there, and the rest of them are child tracks. You can minimize them, then lock the track controls. We're going to then hide it in a minute. We also want to hide this multi-track channel. We don't need it anymore. You can always go back to these things. We're going to just hide them. Click View, Track Manager, and then just untick them from View. It's that simple. See, that one's gone. Now the other one's gone. Now we've cleaned up our project, and we have simply a beautiful, neat project. Everything also is preserved. They're just hidden, so you can go back and make changes as much as you need. So basically, that's it. All you need to do now is just mix and edit your tracks. It's that simple. These are all brand new tracks that have been created after you have edited them in a very easy way by simply doing it all on one track. And again, here's that unneeded track. You could just delete that at your leisure. Okay, that's it. You stayed with me this far, and I really appreciate it. If you want to, please click on subscribe and notifications if you'd like. Thank you very much, and see you again. Bye.